What's going on, guys? It's Jordan with the Brantford Exchange, and today I just want to quickly go over what volume is and how you should use it when you're trading. So what is volume? Volume is how many transactions are taking place within that time period. So whether you're looking at the 1 day, 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 day, just whatever time frame you have up will correspond with the volume. So every volume bar you see here will correlate with a candlestick. So if you see a lot of volume here, the bigger the candlestick will be. So what that does, it tells you how many transactions took place within that time period. So if I see this big volume bar, and then I can go up here, so the volume, see how it says volume and then it has a number next to it? If I hover over this volume bar, it says 67,298. So that tells me how many transactions took place within that certain time period, which also correlates with, you see a big green candlestick. You have two big green candlesticks here, and it says still 67,298. So that's how the volume bars correlate with the candlesticks. A lot of people are, they're curious as to how I have this set up. So if you want to see your volume bars overlap on your chart, all you have to do is just go to your settings, and then overlap volume right down here. You just want to have that checked, or else it'll just come up with like another chart, and just volume, like solely volume. But this to me is a lot easier to read and it looks better. So further into volume, you want to make sure that whatever you're trading has healthy volume. So the reason for that is if you are getting into a stock that has very low volume, for us at the Brantford Exchange, we consider anything below 300,000 transactions a day is low volume to us. We're very conservative traders, so we like to see healthy volume so we are able to get in and out of a position. If it's below 300,000, you may be, if you're holding a stock at say 40 cents, this is for like a penny stock. If you're holding a stock at 40 cents and then there's only, say the volume's 10,000 and there's a lot of people selling, the sellers exceed the buyers, you might be stuck holding that stock because there's not enough volume for you to get in and get out because there's too many people selling and not enough people buying. So that's that's pretty much the main reason why you want to have healthy volume. So if you're day trading especially, you can get in and out of the stock and not have to worry about holding it, waiting for a buyer to come and be willing to purchase at the price that you're selling at, or you don't have to sell whatever. If you're holding it at 40 and the only buyers they're willing to pay 20 cents for it, you don't have to stoop down and then take that 20 cent loss. So that's one of the main reasons why we look for healthy volume. And then another thing I wanted to touch on was just because you see volume increasing does not mean that it's necessarily a good sign. This is where a lot of people get confused. So you see volume increasing right here. And yes, that is good. Right here, you see the volume increasing and you see the price increasing. And then you see the volume start to level off a little bit, which makes sense. This starts to consolidate. And then you see the volume pick back up. So right about here, people will see the volume start picking up and they'll think, okay, this is a great buying opportunity. But that's not always the case. As you see here, this had a massive sell-off. Really high volume, but a massive sell-off. So ways to get over that and understand, if the volume is going to be good or the volume is going to be bad, you want to use other indicators. So one indicator that measures volume is your EMA indicator. So that is this blue line, which we'll make a video going over that. But all you have to do is just go to your studies and then type in the exponential moving average exponential right here. And then it'll go on the volume. So you just overlap it on the volume. And then just use the default settings. That's what I use. And this line shows you the average of the volume, for whichever time frame that you're looking at. So when you see it break above this, that's good. That means the volume's increasing in a positive manner. So it's trending above that. But when you see it break below this EMA, then you see the volume's still increasing, but the EMA tells you that it's downtrending. It's pointing down and trending down. So it gives you a better idea that the volume is not a positive volume because it's trending down. So okay, the volume is signaling a lot of people selling. And then we'll make another video if you go on level 2. This tells you what people are buying and selling that current stock at. Like I said, that's for a later video. This video is just a brief video going over what volume is, and it gives you a couple tips on how to use it. So that's pretty much it. Just always be cautious. If you see the volume rising, make sure that you utilize your other indicators to get a really good understanding of if it's going to be uptrending or downtrending. Don't get into anything that has too low a volume, because you might not always be able to get out, and you don't want to be stuck holding a stock. And that's pretty much it for today. Like I said, a really quick video. Volume isn't anything too difficult. If you guys have any questions, be sure to DM Cole or myself. And then also join our Discord chat, which all the links will be in the bio. Follow us on our social medias. And like I said, we're here to help you guys, so we really want you guys to interact with us. And thanks for watching.